What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Space Engineer Survival, Episode 6. So, my plan for today, other than figuring out why my ship doesn't have power, probably because everything's recharging, is I'm going to get the base kind of moving further along. I do know I want to tear the top half of the ship down. I'm going to keep the essentials on it, like the refinery, the assembler, the medical room, all that stuff, because I do have it attached to the rest of my base here. But I am also going to plan on expanding out the rest of the space as well, hopefully. And then incorporate the mine into it as well and just kind of go from there. So I think that's going to be what I end up tackling this episode. It's going to be base expansion and tearing the non-essentials out of this. Like, for example, this door. We don't need it. Don't need it at all. I mean, seriously, who needs a door, right? So yeah, I'm gonna do some of that today, and maybe get some resources. I'll have to double check and see. Not 100% on that just yet. But why don't I just go through real quick and figure out what I am gonna get rid of and what I'm not, and then I can do some cuts and figure out exactly what my game plan is. Okay, so normally when I take these things down, what I like to do is I like to kind of cut in like here, because then it gives me an opportunity to kind of get out this way and onto the side of the ship from here, because then I can parlay up this way. And usually, sometimes I can do that. I don't think I did it correctly this time, but that's okay. That's where I do like hold on, I got this. Hold on. Maybe? No. This. And then this. That should work. Yeah, see? Now I'm up here. Because again, I'm not going to be flying this thing anytime soon. So, as long as I grind all this down, I'm going to take all the engines off for sure, because I've already taken the side engines off as well. We took those off. We're taking these off. The beacon's definitely going, because I don't need it either, since I've got the base marked already. I think the other thing I need to sort out is going to be my cargo area. So if I can get that sorted as well, that would definitely be a really good idea. I mean, I've got plenty of room for everything. That's not really the issue. I just want, at least one small cargo container for, ore, ingots, and then components is what I'm going to try to go for. That's the plan anyway. But I am going to grind down the rest of this non-essential stuff, and then I will get back to you guys with the results on that. Okay, guys. So I'm not entirely ground down, but I wanted to show you my favorite part of this this process here of grinding the ship down, because I'm almost there and I don't know quite when it's going to happen, but I want to be able to be at that point to when it's going to. So I'm going to take it here step by step, and we'll see which block does it. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. I love it. It's like, basically I'll equate it to like logging a tree. It's basically about the same thing, sort of. I'm taking off all these outside pieces. And if I do this correctly, it should result in... Hold on a minute. Now? Surely. Wait. It's supposed to fall down. Why has it not done that? Hello? Why have you not fallen down yet? Is it because you're on top of the blast furnace? That might be it. Hold on. In fact, that's exactly what it is. See? Now it's taking the ride. Oh! Good God. Don't worry, everybody. I'm okay. Oh! We're good. We're all good. Nobody panic. Especially not you, Richard. Don't you panic. If anybody got that, I'm gonna laugh. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that, though. That was pretty funny. But so, I'm gonna go ahead and finish grinding this down. The rest of it now, finally. And then I'll get back to you guys after that. What's the deal with that? Why is that? What? That shouldn't be floating? I don't have any, like, hydrogen waste here, but... How are you? Hold on. I guess it had to do with the arc furnace? I don't know. That was really weird. But anyway, actually, I know I keep saying I'm going to come back when I get done grinding this stuff, but actually, I did remember something. I did want to run this by you guys. Well, not really run it by you, just tell you about it. So, I just recently met a guy playing Rocket League with my buddy Ninja. And his name is Face Melt. And it was really, really weird because I don't know what it is, but he sounds literally like... Okay, how do I explain this? So, for those of you that, like, hear yourself back, you know how it sounds a little bit different than when you're actually talking? Well, basically, he sounds exactly like me when I listen back to myself in editing. It's really, really weird. Now, Ninja did say he does sound a little deeper than I do, but I was just like, yeah, that's just still weird, though. Like, how does he sound that similar to me? And then he goes... It's like, I'm from you from another timeline, man. I'm like, I don't know about all that. So, needless to say, I was most definitely intrigued. Now, hold on a minute. I'm going to move the programmable block and the timer block down to the base, so I'm just going to get rid of them for now. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to mention that because just, I don't know what it was, just something about that's just really weird. Running into somebody like that sounds exactly like you almost. Like, just almost entirely spot on. I mean, I don't know if you guys have had that experience before. If you have, you know, let me know in the comment section, but... It was just crazy because, you know, it was like 2 or 3 games in, I'm kind of like, you know... He really does sound like it. And not to sound egotistical or anything. It was just one of those things that it's like, he really does. So I'll have to get him in an episode of Rocket League sometime so you guys can tell exactly what I'm talking about. I did try recording an episode when we were playing the other night, but my OBS was giving me fidgets, so that didn't work. Someday we'll get him in a Rocket League episode. And then we'll make it work. But until then, that's the deal with Space Engineers. Which I must say, this series has actually been going half decently. I haven't had any major issues or anything of the sort. I mean, you guys seem to be enjoying it so far. So that's definitely a bonus, for sure. Just tell me though, like, are these episodes a little bit too long? Are they too short? I mean, I don't think they are because they're 27, 28 minutes, but if they're too long, let me know. I can try to cut them down a little bit further or just make shorter episodes in general so I don't have to cut down as much. Just because if it is, you know, too long, I'm sure I can change it and make it work. So yeah, just let me know what you guys have as far as ideas in the comment section. You know, we'll figure it out. Crap. I just detached that from the grid. Oh, that sucks. Not the end of the world. I can just come pick that up later when I actually get a fly. Oh shit. When I get a an aircraft. I was about to say a fly-craft. That's so dumb. See, that's exactly what I was talking about, though. That little fun bit. Right here. Oh, also, one last thing before I make another cut here soon. So, I did make Hunter made the announcement anyway, audio. Basically, the new announcement is on Twitch, if I get 100 followers, I'll get a face cam. So you guys have yourselves a goal. Give me 20 more followers to get me to 100, and we'll get face cam. It's gonna happen. And actually, I've already got a plan for a background set and everything as far as what's gonna be behind me and everything. So, all the better on that. But I am gonna go get the unknown signal and then cut back in once I've worked on the base a little bit. So I will see you guys then. Oh, not one of those. Alright, I want you to hold on a minute. Oh, you are okay. Do you really? See, now you're not going anywhere. How about that, huh? Yeah, fly somewhere now. I didn't mean really. Oh, this is almost worse than the hydrogen probe. There. That was not worth it. For the record, I'm keeping that in. So you guys saw it first. It is a self-destructive probe. Holy. What was that? You guys saw that though. Oh my. That was something else. I honestly didn't even see that coming, right? So I come up here like, oh yeah, it's just one of those normal lander probes, right? Nah, just decided it's gonna start taking off, like. Really? I actually have not seen one of those yet. Like, I'm sure I've seen the design, but I was not expecting it to just take off like that. Like, that caught me completely by surprise, to say the least. I was not expecting it at all. Very, very surprised. So yeah, if any of you guys have seen that, definitely tell me and let me know, but I have not seen that yet. That was definitely a shocker. Anyways, now that that part's over, oh, I see a little sensor in there. Yeah, right there. Well, that would explain everything. Yeah, so I'm going to grind the rest of this down and then get back to my rover and get back to base, and I will catch you guys back at base. Alright, guys, we are back at base, and I believe it is time to expand. Now, as I said before, I still do need to grind down several bits of this, and that's fine. But I kind of want to have some sort of structure to my base, I guess, if that makes any sense. So I'm trying to think what I want to do here. So obviously, I'm going to leave room for the mine. I'm going to make sure I leave that plenty open without too much of an issue. Can I still get down here? I can. Cool. And then this one, actually, I can do ramps down, which that one will be really cool. So, in fact, if I wanted to do... Hold on, I might have to do a block out first. And then try that and see if it works. I might have to go for that because it is a bit steep. In fact, let me look. Yeah, that'll be fine. I was originally going to do the other way, but it was going to be much too steep, so I didn't even bother with it. Because I want to be able to build around these little mines and still have a functioning base. Because if I can manage that, then I'll be good. I'm just trying to think. want to go about this? Would this be enough? I might have to go down one more. Let's see. Yeah, let's go down one more. Now we're good. There we go. Actually, I can probably get rid of this. Get rid of that. Put in a couple more blocks. Should be fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Actually, I think the sun might be coming back up soon. So that'll be even better. Obviously, I don't want to put more stuff in front of my solar panels, but what I am going to plan on doing is I want to expand my solar farm, but I don't know how. I mean, obviously I want to keep going that way, but I don't know how far this way I want to keep going. Because I want to do it in front of my solar panels, in front of my solar panels, but far enough that they'll all still get sun. I don't know. That's something I have to figure out. Although, now that I think about it, I probably should have stacked them sideways, but I could do a lattice work and do more on top. And then hopefully that will also be a better idea. Because for now we can just expand out the platform. I definitely do want a little place to store my rover. That would definitely be something that I would want. But the only real place that's not that way that I can expand is over this way. And, well, I guess I can get rid of the ramps for now. Get rid of the ramps for now. Reinsert them later if necessary. Because it's not like I'm going to land the rover back on this thing right away. Expand this out. Because I'm definitely going to want... I'm going to want some storage. I'm going to want a couple of extra refineries potentially. An assembler too. And I want a good platform basis for that. Whether I'm going to want a building or not, I don't know. Because I don't know if I need to waste the resources or not. But I should have plenty enough that I can at least get the base platform going. So it's just a matter of getting all of this done. I at least want to get a baseline as far as a platform going. Because I think what I'm going to do next episode is probably throw together my first recon ship. Nothing fancy, you know, big, anything like that. But enough that I can run off, like, you know, one, maybe two small reactors. So nothing big. Basically just a an enhanced jetpack, essentially, is what I'm going to go for. If I can manage to pull that off, I think I'll be in good shape. Because I can't imagine I'll be able to run a large reactor off of the amount of uranium I have. We'll have to see on that. What sort of platform do I have? Not really that much. That would definitely be cool, though. Have like a little bit of a landing pad as well. So that way, whenever I did come down for that, it'd be good. I want something that's at least semi-capable of lifting like those little drones and that battery and stuff. Because that would definitely help out for sure. Because then I wouldn't have to take the rover anywhere anymore. As far as like that cargo, I could just take the recon ship out, landing gear it, and then bring it back to base and dismantle it from there. And every time I get the unknown signals, it'll give me more uranium, so it'll be just barely worth my time to go grab it. At least that's the theory anyway. I'll have to see how it turns out in practice, obviously, but that's the hope, because I want to have, by the time I go to space, I want to have probably 10 to 20 ingots, hopefully, because that will be enough that I can launch from the planet no matter what time of day, and then it'll allow me to either get far enough away from the Earth to where it doesn't matter, or hang up out there just long enough for the sun to come around and my solar panels to activate. which no matter what, I'm obviously going to have solar panels on my spaceship, but it's just going to be a matter of how I end up deciding to do that. But I still think I'm a few episodes away. Well, more than a few, but I'm still a little ways away from getting the spaceship in the works. For the obvious reason. Especially with a mod like this. No uranium around here at all. So it's going to be get to space, build as many solar panels as I physically can in like the smallest little area, and then just go to town. Is exactly what that's going to be. Well, it's a pretty solid looking platform. Although, for continuity's sake, I might want this one as well. There we go. I'm not going to do the rest of that because I don't know if that's finalized yet, but I do know this is at least something I want. So, I think with that, I am going to end the episode because I did get accomplished what I wanted to get accomplished. Again, I'm definitely going to plan to get a working recon ship next episode, so you guys will be able to look forward to that, although that won't be until Monday. So a little bit of a cliffhanger for you guys. But if you liked that video, hit the like button. If you didn't like the video or you hate everything about life, hit the dislike button. Leave a comment if you want to tell me something that you want to see. And I will catch you guys in the next one.